life on both ends. Thank you, Jesus. So there's already a line that's been formed or started already. So I'm just gonna go down the list. Hey, love. I'm just gonna go down the list of people that have already sent in their donations. I want to say something else and I completely forgot. I hate when I do that. Oh, I have you guys face differently inside of my house now, so you guys can't really see my dining room set anymore. So I'm like turned the other way around. I'm only gonna be on here for maybe like an hour and a half. So if you do want your reading, I suggest you put your donations in now. I will have the remaining signs up on the channel, so I only have air and earth to get through. Right? Did I do earth? I don't think I did earth. Have air and earth to get through. So I will have everything uploaded by Friday. Tomorrow I'm planning on working on it, and what's tomorrow? Tuesday and Wednesday. So before Friday, you will see all the signs on the channel. And then, oh crap. And then after this, I have to upload on my Patreon. So if you're not joining my Patreon too, make sure you join on that platform as well. I completely forgot I have to do Patreon's reading, but Patreon's reading will be up tonight on my Patreon. But the remaining signs, like I said, like I think I only have Earth, and I think I only have air. And I do air. I did fire this time because Leo's birthdays are up, so I did Leo's. Well, I did fire signs, the last one I had to do. And then I have earth and air. So I'll do those this week. I promise I'll get them up by Friday. So let me see and go down the line of readings that I have to do today. Oh, I have to do Juicy's. I have to do Juicy's reading too. So let me see. I have Juicy, who's the first person that's going to get her reading done because she sent hers like early this morning. So it's Juicy, Steph. Oh, hey, Steph. Juicy, Steph. Lada Janae. Oh my God, I feel like I'm going to feel so bad if I say her name wrong because I've been working on her name. Lada Janae. It's Lada Janae. Is it Lada Janae? I think it's Lada Janae. Jasmine, and then Alexis. So I'm going to get started because I feel like it's going to be a long night. And I'm not trying to be... And that's not saying I don't love y'all, but I want to finish watching P-Valley. I want to finish watching P-Valley. So trying to get to that. Okay, so let me do Juicy first. So let's do Juicy, because Juicy's first, and then I'll do Stephanie, then Lara Janae, then Jasmine, then Alexis. All right, so you know what? If I make this easier in my life and just do it this way, yeah. Oops, so I can see the chat at the same time. So you're so beautiful. Just want to throw that out there. Oh, thank you. Please don't hype me up. Please don't hype me up. No, seriously, thank you. All right, let's see. Juicy. Hopefully Juicy sees this because sometimes she be popping in and out of the chat, so I don't know. So hopefully she sees this. If not, then Juicy, you guys gotta go. That's probably why she sent it earlier this morning, because she's like, well, if I'm the first person, then it will be no problem finding my reading. So it makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. So this is for Juicy. Juicy, you know who you are. Okay, so Juicy, what I'm seeing for you is that there seems to be some sort of opportunity or some sort of renewal coming into your life. This is something that's part of your destiny, something that's part of your fate. So it is saying for you to kind of like let these changes happen. There also seems to be like something is going in your favor or on your timetable. So if you want something to manifest or come into fruition at a particular time, I feel like that's going to happen. Now, I do feel like you're also thinking of making some sort of boss moves, or you are also thinking of making some sort of decisions that are going to kind of propel you more so career-wise. I mean, as far as your finances, I do feel like that's going to happen. So if you're wanting that, or you've been working on something creatively, I do feel like it's going to be supported by the universe. There also seems to be sometimes you doubt yourself with moving forward with your ideas because of maybe criticism that you may receive from other people, or there seems to be a little bit of an insecurity when it comes to that. Um, I feel like you're going to get out of that mindset. And I do feel like you're going to decide to take some sort of leap of faith, or there's going to be a decision for you to kind of like help propel or kind of like neutralize your finances. Hey, Sin. I also feel like there is also someone from your past that is also going to be coming in. This is someone that's going to be coming in out of the blue. So you're not going to know when this person comes in, but there seems to be some sort of significance of this person coming in, and it is some sort of familiar energy that you have with them. It does not have to be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because I do feel like you are a Pisces. I know Juicy's a Pisces. Juicy has been a client for a long time. Juicy has been with me since the beginning, so I know when her birthday is. Her birthday is she's a Pisces. She's a Pisces. So I feel like that's more so you, Juicy. So I don't know if you're wanting to come into someone's life, or to just it could be like sporadically wanting to be in someone's life, or just wanting to bum rush someone's life. So I don't know if that's you or the other person, but I feel like someone is tempted to do so. I don't think that's a good idea. If this is you, Juicy. If this is the other person on the receiving end, then by all means, yes, hit up Juicy's door. But I feel like for you, Juicy, if you are wanting or attempting to do that, don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, Juicy. Oh my God, Juicy. Whatever decision you feel like you're having to make, and this is like more so when it comes to your love life. I feel like you're oh God, it's gonna come off so wrong, but hear what I have to say first, Juicy. If you are more so being a pursuer when it comes to love, like you're operating out of divine masculine energy, I feel like spirit, or like as far as advice, I feel like you shouldn't do that. Like not saying that your divine masculinity is not needed. I could talk today. I could talk. Not saying it's not needed, but I feel that you don't have to operate from that right now. You should be more so in your divine feminine energy, and I feel like you should more so submit to that. And I hate the word I hate the word submit, but look, I feel like you should operate out of your divine feminine energy instead of your divine masculine energy. Because I feel like when it comes to your love, you might be at your wit's end, and I feel like you may feel like, oh, then if I want this particular man, if I want this particular lifestyle, if I want this particular like white picket fence, like 2 dogs, like if you want that particular life, if I want that particular life, I have to be more the aggressor. I have to go out and look for it. I don't know, Juicy, reel it back, Juicy, and You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You do not have to do that. Let that don't do that, because that person's gonna come back. Like, don't do that. Juicy, rewind this from the beginning. Rewind this from the beginning, because I feel like you need to hear this. So go to YouTube. Go to YouTube and look at your video. Like, you're the first one. So yeah, Juicy. So let me do, Stephanie. Use the word lean into versus submit. It's the same thing though. So it's no way going around it, you know? I don't like the word submit. But sometimes you do have to kind of, I feel like I like the word surrender more than submit. So maybe I should use that instead of submit, because yeah, Juicy, go all the way from the beginning. Like, you're the first reading. I'm gonna get into you, Stephanie. But I feel like Anaris. Oh my God, hopefully I say your name right. Her comment. I feel like I should say surrender, because I feel like surrender is more of a nicer word than submit. I don't like the word submit because it kind of makes me feel like I have to suppress internally, emotionally, spiritually, sexually, anything. I don't like the word submit. But I think I'll use, I guess surrender is a nicer word. Nicer word. Okay, so let me do Stephanie. Juicy, it's okay. Like, you're the first reading, so you're gonna be so easy to find. Just scroll like all the way to the beginning of the reading or the video. That's why it's better if you guys watch it on YouTube, because YouTube you guys can kind of like search for your readings. I don't save them on IG. I just feel like they're a little too impersonal. Not saying that, I don't know. I don't like to save them on IG for some reason. I don't know why. I just feel like it's more comfortable to save them on YouTube. I don't know why I feel that sense of comfort. I feel like spiritually that's the comfort, like YouTube. So I feel like Instagram's trying to suppress me, suppress a lot of like spiritualists. There's a lot of scams on there, and like I just feel like they're trying to suppress us as a whole on that platform. So I always try to like get all my juicy stuff either on YouTube or even better, Patreon. So let me do Stephanie. Okay. Jesus. Too many cards. Damn, Stephanie, what the fuck is going on? Shit. All my cards flew out of my hand. Hold on. I gotta shuffle again. Fuck. Okay. Alright. Do any of them fall? Jeez, Stephanie. What is going on? Hold on. Let me. Okay. God. Just flew out my hand. Okay, so first of all, Stephanie, you're going to be doing a lot of traveling. Somewhere hot. I don't feel like you're going to be traveling, or you're going to be visiting somewhere that's going to be cold. It's a lot of hot air. Or just a lot of the maybe tropical or whatever the season is. It's hot. And I don't feel like it's Miami. I feel like it's a different country. I also feel that I don't know why I got into fashion. I don't know why that came up. And it's weird because when I usually do your readings, I don't really see these things. I mean, we know what we talk about during readings, but I feel like with you, there's something about you having to take your fashion more seriously. There's something about you maybe possibly having to be a little bit more serious with it. Not saying that I mean, I maybe start clothing line, but there's something with your fashions. That's what I'm getting into now. Yeah, your fashions, girl, the fashions. I'm getting like being either like a pioneer or being someone influential when it comes to fashion. It could be like Instagram, and it could be something that can also be very global. But I'm seeing a lot of fashion for you, and I feel like you should. That is definitely where you need to kind of like go into. It could either be like having your own like shoe line, or having something even like a jacket, something signature about what you wear. I feel like you can possibly get into that. As far as your fashion, hi, hi, hey boo. But I feel that there definitely is like you having to get into that, and I feel like there's going to be like your creative efforts as far as that. That's going to be. Oh, you're a designer. Oh, okay, boo. Okay, this makes sense to you, because I'm just like, oh, hopefully this makes sense to her. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but this is what I'm called to say for some reason. It's just because of the card that came out. I've never seen this card come out for you, so that's why I was like, time out. Like she's gonna start getting into something. I'm proud of you, boo. Damn, okay. I'm proud of you. That's big. Definitely big. This is definitely something that's new to you too, and I feel like this wasn't something that you initially wanted to do. It just came out of you out of nowhere. So there's something about your creative efforts being supported by the universe. And I do feel like there's an earth sign around you, girl. You're finally taking it seriously. Thank God. Because this never comes up in your reading. Usually, you know what comes up in your readings. You've been coming to me like from the beginning, but I feel like I I've never seen that. But it's it's good. It's definitely good. You should definitely keep. Yes, I can. Noah, I will. I do feel like you should kind of like lean into that, be surrendered to it. Because I do feel like it's gonna take off. Now I do feel like there's an Earth sign around you, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is someone that may be the opportunity to back or finance whatever you're trying to do. It may be a young Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, so this could be someone who may be around the same age as you, or this is just someone who comes off very youthful. This is someone who has a lot of stability in their lives. So this can be someone who has money, or this is someone who I'm getting like new wealth. I don't feel like this is someone that has had like how when like it's like a one in a million chance to be successful out of the blue, like that was just like your journey, like that was who you were supposed to be in this lifetime. In this lifetime, you were supposed to acquire this amount of money and be a millionaire or be whatever. But to have opportunities and to have a door. So I feel like this person is someone who just recently received that blessing, or this is someone who kind of received it in this lifetime. So this is someone who is kind of like a new. This is not like a bloodline. This is like someone who's just a newly millionaire, or like this is someone who newly acquired some sort of wealth. So it's not someone who has a bloodline of wealth in their family. Not saying that he would not be the generational curse to kind of propel that, but I feel like whoever you're dealing with, this is like new money. This is not someone who has old money that are their roots are strongly in money or grounded in money. But I feel like whoever this person is in your life, they're gonna help you kind of achieve your passions. So I feel like you're gonna be taken care of, Stephanie. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. I can't see. Hold on. Stephanie. Okay, so this is for the B. This is gonna be for La Janae. Jesus, my throat. All right, so I'm gonna tell you guys the order so you guys kind of know what's going on tonight. So the order is Lada Janae, Jasmine, Alexis, Noah here on YouTube, who sent me a a super chat. And let me see if there's anybody else that kind of threw in. Okay, yeah. So let me do Lada Janae, Jasmine, Alexis, and I'll do Noah. I think I hope I'm saying it right. I hope it's not Kanoa. No, Noah. It's Noah. It has to be Noah. All right, so let me do Lada Janae. What's going on? Okay, so Lada Janae, hopefully she's here. And if she's not here, she can find me on YouTube because they're all saved on my YouTube channel. But anyways, I'm getting for Lada Janae. There's been a lot of deep thinking, or you've been in some sort of deep thought. I also feel I can talk today. I swear I can talk today. I feel like my mind is like racing and I'm trying to catch up. So I'm like hearing messages and at the same time, I'm trying to get them out, but then it's like I keep fumbling my words because it's like my mind trying to my mind trying to catch up with my mouth. So it's like the messages are coming out so quickly. But what I'm seeing is that you may be in a lot of deep thought. There also seems to be like you not wanting to open up. This could be like you feeling very emotionally, feeling like there's maybe possibly a void. So there may be like oh my god, there could be like an emotional void that you may be feeling. I also feel that there also seems to be you being very emotional when it comes to your finances. Now, I don't know why you're being very emotional when it comes to your finances. But what I can say is that it may be you being somewhat torn about some sort of financial decision that you're having to make. It can also be being emotionally torn about a decision that you're not emotionally ready to make. Um, like being torn and also feeling very conflicted in some sort of reason. You also may be feeling very conflicted about an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Um, there also seems to be, and this is not, they don't have to be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this can be just be someone that is very slow to come around. They're very meticulous. They're very calculative. This is someone who likes to take their time. You can't really rush this person into making some sort of decisions or rush this person into kind of like wanting to like hurry up and make a decision. Like this is someone who just takes their time. This is someone who likes to sit back and just likes to watch as well before they go after the prey. So this is someone who's just a lot more calculative with their approach. They're not making an emotional based response. And I do feel like someone is being very calculative. Hey, all my friends are coming out on the YouTube. I also feel that you are possibly trying to stay away from temptation as well, because I do feel like you are not wanting your emotions to be shown, or you can also be, oh my God, let me charge my phone. Hopefully this stays. You guys already know the deal. This is going to drive me crazy. Okay. You're not wanting. Oh, wait. Time out. Okay, yes. It should be charging. Hold on. Let's see if it's charging. Okay, it is charging. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh, Stephanie, don't cry, boo. Don't cry. I feel like with you, Lajane, I feel like you're not really wanting your thoughts or emotions to be read by people. So there is a little bit of like you being very withdrawn, or this may be like you trying to isolate yourself, just trying to. You're coming off detached. So I feel like it really has to do with your emotions. You're just really sensitive at this moment or at this time, and you're going. It's weird because you're going through these emotions, but at the same time, you don't want people to know that you're going through those emotions. So you're kind of like suffering alone with these emotions. So that's what I'm getting. Hopefully, things get better. I know they will, but I just feel like right now you might be just really wanting to be left alone at this moment, which is totally fine. Like, take your time. Okay, so I'm gonna do Jasmine, Alexis, Noah. I think Neff donated. Hold on, I gotta refresh this. Yeah, Neff, and then Stephanie E. All right, so let me do Jasmine. All right, let's see. Okay, so this is for Jasmine. All right, so Jasmine, what I'm seeing for you is that there seems to be you kind of ignoring some sort of purpose that you have. There also seems to be you trying to ignore something that the universe may be possibly trying to prepare for you as well. Because what I'm seeing is that you are not following your intuition, or you may be blocking off communicating with spirit, if that makes any sense. Like, I feel like you're trying to turn that off. You're being a lot more logical. You're not making emotional or intuitive decisions. So I feel like you are kind of like being more so calculative or just really coming off as wanting to make decisions that are more so logical. I also feel like the universe is trying to give you something. It could be a new start. It could be a new relationship, or it could be something that you have been desiring. But I feel that, and I feel like it's a soulmate. But I feel that you are not wanting to open up, or it could be self sabotage or purposely creating a blockage in your life but that blockage in your life is something to distract you or something to help you procrastinate some sort of new life or new cycle that the universe may be trying to give you. So, for example, and I'm just going to use a loosely based example. For example, you want love, you want unconditional love, you want pure love, you want comfortable love, you want comfortable silence love, you want that type of love, and that's something that you crave. But I feel that and this is a loosely based example, this is not something that you do, but I'm just paying attention to the context of what I'm saying. You want that, right? You want love, you want all of that, but what you purposely do is that you get into these projects, men that are projects or women that are project, whatever, gender fluid, and you know that is not what is going to fulfill you, but you feel like, well, I can be comfortable and I can settle into this and I can make it unconditional love, right? So you purposely create a blockage in your life by going after something that you do not want. So that's what I mean when I say you purposely create a blockage in your life so that you don't have what you truly desire. So I feel like that is what's happening with you. You probably don't want to hear this. You're probably cussing me out on the other side of the screen. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to drop y'all. Hold on. I know you're probably cussing at me like at the other side of the screen and like this bitch. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying though. I'm just saying, like, if that's what you want, and it doesn't even have to be love. It could be money too. Like, it could be your career. It could be something that fully fulfills you, but you purposely create a blockage so that you don't have to sit in that feeling when you finally have everything, because with great power comes great responsibility. So I feel like you are just like, I'm not ready for it right now. Let me just put this little blockage in the middle of my way so that, it gives me enough time so that when I'm truly prepared for what I want, I can sit in it blissfully. But life doesn't work that way. Like, if universe feels like you're ready for something and they're trying to kind of push you into a situation or push you into a scenario that you are uncomfortable with, it is more so universe showing you that this is what you desire, this is what you deserve. So I feel like you're deserving of something, but at the same time you don't believe that you deserve it. So I truly feel like it's a soulmate coming into your life. It doesn't have to be Leo. It does not have to be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be any of those signs. But I just feel like there's something new that's coming into your life that's going to help fulfill, or it's going to enrich your soul in some way. That took a lot of me. But I'm going to keep going. So this is going to be for Alexis, and then Noah, then Neff, then Stephanie E. Then Chanel. Hey, boo. Chanel, and then hey, Evian, then Evian. Oh my God, these are like my regular people. These are my clique. This is like my crew. Okay, so hold on. Let me do Alexis. All right, let's do Alexis. All right, so So this is going to be for Alexis, right? Oh my God. Let me see if I can put you guys here instead. Okay, so Oh, okay, Alexis is here. All right, so Alexis, what I'm seeing for your reading is that there seems to be. Okay, hold on. Give me. Okay, so Alexis, what I'm seeing for you is that there seems to be an energy of someone that keeps coming in and out of your life. It doesn't have to be a fuckboy. I didn't want to say it. It doesn't have to be a fuckboy. Um, but this is someone that has been in and out of your life, where there seems to be a little bit of an inconsistency with this person. I feel that this is also someone who is also coming out very emotional, very sensitive, or this is someone who can have a lot of emotions. They can. Okay, sorry, I just got something and just okay. So I'm like, how do I explain this? Okay, so what I see is that someone who is, how do I say this so it can make sense? Um, okay, I guess I'll say it this way. So this is someone who can come off emotionally mature, but they're really not emotionally mature. Like, how do I say this without sounding so like a contradiction? Okay, so hey Chanel, it's like someone who is. Okay, so this is someone who is older. Okay, this is what it is. This is someone who's passive. That is what it is. It's not emotional maturity. It's someone who's passive. That's the word. Passive. A passive individual. Um, this is someone who is has a hard time speaking up for themselves. Like if something happens to them that bothers them, um, their thinking of emotional maturity is letting it go or not bringing it up. But that's not emotional maturity. Emotional maturity is being able to kind of get in through all the dirt and the gunk of a situation, like a bad situation, and also being able to process a conversation, or I don't want to say an argument because I don't feel like I want to argue with someone, but I feel like it's properly learning how to emotionally take in information, and whatever that said information is, kind of implementing that so that you can make the relationship work, right? That is emotional maturity. Now, I feel like this person is passive. Um, Someone who doesn't want to make a big fuss. This is someone who they're just, not saying that they won't stand up for you, like if someone disrespects you, but they'll probably be just like, oh, just let it go. And you're just like, what? No, like I'm not gonna let it go. Like, so this is someone who's passive. Oh my god, that's the only way I can think of it. Hopefully it makes sense to you. But I feel like um, this is someone that's been in and out of your life. I do feel like when it comes to your, oh my god, I don't want these readings to be super long, but I'm just like fully invested, like fully invested. I'm gonna go one more minute, then I'm gonna go. But I feel like when it comes to your finances, oh, you know who I'm talking about? Oh, okay, because I felt crazy. That's why I was trying to give you like different examples. And then when I said emotional maturity, I'm like, no, 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 that's not the right word. And my mind immediately said, no, that's not the right word. The right word is passive. Because this card, like, I'm gonna show you all this card too. This card is, when I see this card, this is someone who's coming off as a female. Not saying that he's a bitch. But what I'm saying, because I'm trying really hard not to curse, but at the same time, I'm trying to be real with y'all. She said, go off, sis. I'm not saying that this someone is a bitch or pussy, but what I'm saying is that this is someone that is, um, you might think he's a cornball, or you might think he's corny, or you may think that because you may feel like he operates too much out of his divine femininity and not through his divine masculinity. Like this is someone that they deeply are deeply rooted in insecurity. And this is also someone that, and this is why they're so passive, because they don't stick up for themselves. Like they don't You know what? I'm gonna say this. There's two people in this world. I know I'm getting emotional, but maybe I know someone like this, but there's two people in this world. The first person is someone who sees life happens to them. Like they just sit around and just hope one day they'll be a millionaire, or they just hope one day. It's blind. It's like it's. I mean, I guess it's blind faith. But if you just sit on your ass, you will never be that millionaire. You will never succeed. You will never have the things that you want if you don't open your mouth, if you don't speak, if you don't network, if you don't speak these things into existence. That's the first one, the one who just sits on their ass and they hope and they aspire to be those things. And then there's the number two person in this world is the go-getter, the lion, not the gazelle, the one that's going to get shit done voluntarily or involuntarily. This is someone who is ambitious. This is someone that is they take risk. Like this is someone that is a hustler. Like that's a hustler. Like, and you may think that your person is not the person that's number two, the person who's number one, the person that just kind of sits and just lets life happen to them. Like it's like the light bulb is not on. Not saying that this person is not smart, because they may be incredibly smart. Not saying that this person is deficient in any sort of way. Not saying that. But what I'm saying is that someone who is just, y'all see the world completely two different ways. Like completely two different ways. Yeah, he definitely thinks that being mature is being passive, when I'm like, no. You can choose to be better and let me know what you want. I agree. I feel like some people confuse emotional maturity with just simply just being passive. And I feel like someone around you is just being so passive, and it's just like you think and you're looking at them and like you think you're an adult, but that's not grown man shit. That's not a grown woman shit. What you just did wasn't grown man or grown woman shit. That was a pussy. That was a bitch. That was a bitch move. Like, yes, they're brilliant. I think his passiveness is a trauma response. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I took too long on your reading, girl. I took too long on your reading. I'm sorry. No. It can't go that long. But please keep me posted. I'm fully invested in your story. But that's a good point to make. That his passiveness is from trauma. Because you know how when you're a kid and they tell and you cry because you've experienced a trauma, whether it's small to hitting your toe to as big as being SA'd, the extreme, the spectrum of it all. Trauma is trauma. So when you're crying to your mother or your father and they tell you, "Oh, hush, stop crying before I make you cry about something," that is a trauma response. That is, okay, I am not comfortable to express myself and tell you when I am in an emotional deficit. So I am not going to say anything when another trauma response happens to me. I am going to sit in it. I am going to suppress it. I am going to swallow it. I am going to keep it in the dark. Because when I'm able to vocalize myself and able to get my emotions out, I am being told that I need to suck it up, I need to shut up, and I need to go sit in the corner. So that is an interesting way to look at it, Alexis. That's incredibly interesting to look at it. And I am literally taking this piece of information and applying it to my life right now. And this is probably why I'm looking like I have like 7 heads right now. But I'm taking this information in because I do know someone in my life who's like that. So interesting. It's so interesting how two people can be from two different parts of the world, or they can be totally two ethnic backgrounds, or two different, two totally different human beings, but they can kind of relate on something and be in the same position in their lives with someone else that they have never met. So, thank you, Alexis. Yes, keep me posted, Alexis. That's an interesting way to look at it, and I did not look at it that way. But I'm gonna ask that person if that's how they feel, and maybe has something to do with me. Maybe it started from a younger age, like childhood, you know. But I will say this, Alexis, you're giving that person a space to kind of open up. So I know how frustrating that can be to kind of like get that person to kind of wake up and to see the errors of their way when it comes to expressing themselves. But I'm taking this advice I'm giving to you and applying it to myself as well, because I need to do this too. Um, be gentle, because I feel like this person is opening up to you, and they're in ways that they have not done so with other people. So the last thing you want to do right now is operate in a divine masculine energy with this person, because all it's going to do is it's going to make this person retreat. So I just feel like, yes, it's annoying to have to be gentle with a grown ass man or with a grown ass woman, whatever it is, whoever this person is to you. But and it could be frustrating because it's just like, yo, like, come on now, we're supposed to be adults in this world. We're supposed to be making adult, decisions. We're supposed to be having adult conversations. But that person is just emotionally in a place where they can't um, give, or they can't meet you emotionally where you are at. And I don't want to ever say for you to dumb yourself down or to kind of diminish your light because of someone else that you are maybe possibly wanting to be with, or maybe possibly wanting to be in your life. So you have to make a decision whether or not is this if it's a connection, if this connection serving you to your highest good, saying that this person is supposed to come into your life to enhance what you already have in your life. And that does not, and I don't want to take this out of context. I don't want people to think, oh, well, it has anything to do with finances, or it has to do anything with looks, or it has anything materialistic or anything superficial or fake. It has nothing to do with that. It's more so like, does this person come into my life and do they make me feel at peace? And not saying that this person has to be the source of your peace, but when they come into your life, are they benefiting you in some sort of way? Are they adding to your life? Are they, and I don't use the word upgrade, because do they complement your life? Do they really complement your life? You know? And if this person is not, oh my God, I just had this conversation with my psychic, not my psychic, but my tarot reader. Well, she's a psychic, but I just had this conversation with my tarot reader, and she wrote me a long ass paragraph, and maybe I need to screenshot and send it to you, girl. But she was just basically saying, like, does this person enhance you? Does this person bring value to your life? She was like, does this person because at the end of the, she was like basically something like, because at the end of the day, like, you make that decision whether or not you want to be with that person. Like, do you? And I always tell you guys this, like, people are extensions of your life. Like, this is your spiritual journey. Like, your boyfriend, girlfriend, best friend, mother, father, sister, father, whatever, brother, sister, siblings, cousins, they're just extensions of you. Like, your soul journey is just you alone, and that's it. But they come into your life to help build character, or to help bring up self-esteem, or to help bring emotional um, capacity, not to deplete you. But sometimes family does deplete you. But I'm just saying, like, they come into your life to enhance you soulfully. And I feel that you have to, in your mind, ask yourself, does that person come into my life to help soulfully enhance me in some sort of capacity? Girl, very frustrating, but I agree. I'm being gentle and giving him space to explore his feelings and come to his own realizations. And he has experienced childhood SA trauma as well, by the way. It's funny because I brought that up. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Wow. He's definitely worth it. He makes me feel more at peace than not. I need to sit and think with that. Not for you, because like I feel like I'm at the same point in my life too. Which is so funny. Like me and you are at the same point in our lives right now. Because like I'm very put I guess particular about who I let around me. I'm very protective of myself. Like very, very protective of myself. Like I don't let a lot of people in my life. I don't let people like come to my house. Like I don't let a lot of people like around me. Um, I have a really, really, really small circle. Like I can count on one hand. Like my people that I really fuck with. And sometimes you have to reevaluate people who are in your lives, whether that's people that are really close to you, people that are associates. It doesn't matter, but you're having to make self realizations about where this person is. And that's why they always say people come into your life for seasons. Like, is this person a long term friend or is this someone who's just part of my season? So it's just like it's definitely something that you're having to kind of like think about and to do those yearly, monthly, quarterly assessments on people who are in your life and truly say, can I see this person in my life for another 6 months? Can I see this friend in my life for another year? Can I see this friend in my life for another 10 years? Like it's definitely like it's definitely making you come, and also me as well, like definitely making me come to some sort of realization about who are people that I can truly lean on and who are the people that are just here because of what I can do or what I can tell them over my talents, or people that they feel like they can benefit off me, or people that feel that they can use me in some sort of way. So I'm always doing like my quarterly or yearly assessment when it comes to people in my life, and I feel like it's very needed. I feel like that's not taught in school. That's not taught anywhere. Like no one tells you how to maintain, go to work, cook, clean, and then maintain friendships that are exterior or yeah, I guess exterior to you. So it's it's a challenge, and I feel like people should really take quarterly or yearly assessments about whether they want the people that are currently in their life for another 6 months or a year or 10 years or however long it is. So let me do see, my circle is very small, especially on a spiritual journey. The circle gets small. It does get small. It sucked. You actually helped me move through that. You have wait. You have wait. You actually wait. I actually helped you move through that in a reading. Oh, girl, let me cry. It's okay. We have a few intentional friendships. Oh my god, I'm glad I can help you, girl. Aw, I love like hearing things like people come back and like, oh my god, girl, you helped me. Like I love that because I feel like I'm not doing all of this out of vain. I'm actually doing this to kind of like help people and like help people through their journey and to kind of like kiki sometimes with my clients too when we're on the phone. But I feel like I just overall want people to I want to move people soulfully. I want people to remember me when I leave the physical plane and I'm no longer here. And people like, oh my god, like she helped me emotionally and soulfully. Like that's what I want people to say. Like fuck, like oh when I met her she was beautiful. Like I fuck that, or fuck like the superficial shit. Like or when I met her like this, like she had this. Like it's just fuck the superficial shit. Like I feel like when I want people to be like, oh my god, like when I met her, like she like changed something. She changed something, or she helped me see something from a higher perspective. That's what I want. Like I want people to say how I made them feel. I love to hear stories like that. All right, so let me do. I think it's Kanoa, but I'm gonna say K Noah. Hi, Marie. hopefully you're doing amazing. Okay, let me see. I think it's quinoa. I don't know. Let's see. Thank you. I love you too. Okay. Let me. I don't even know if they had a question or not. Look. I'm trying. I feel like my soul journey is to help change people's lives, but I feel like I just want people to more so remember how I made them feel. Because I feel like I was having this conversation with a friend, and I told my friend I was like, because she asked me, she's like, "What do you want? Like, I just like, what's like most important for you?" It was like in the moment, not in as in life. And I was like, I want people to show up for me, like I show up for them. And she's like, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, like my job is to show up for people. You know, it's it's to be there for people emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically as well. Like I have to like show up to my friends' events. I have to show up to I have to be there physically for them as well." There's about one, two, three, four so far. There's four people online. But I think I'm just gonna do this all night thing. I could watch Peep Valley at 1 o'clock in the morning. It's not that serious. But I'm there a lot for people, and I feel like sometimes when people don't show up for me, I take it very personal. Not that I know, I do. I do. Like I feel like I always show up for people, like my clients. Like I feel like I'm always constantly giving. Like constantly giving. Like, and if it's not literally me giving you something, because I do give people things, like if it's not me literally giving you something, it's just like I'm giving you my time, I'm giving you my heart, I'm giving you my love. You know, have people love the way you do. So it's just like sometimes I feel like my love isn't reciprocated the way that I would want it to be. So I'm just like I give you so much of me. I pour out so much. Like, you guys think that I know you guys are my clients, but I have friends, I have family, I have other people in my life too that I have to give too. Like, I have to give my clients love, I have to give my relationships love, personal love. I have to give that. I have to give my friends. Like, it's a lot. And I feel like sometimes people don't see giving back as that. They kind of see giving back as a favor. So kind of like, well, she did this for me, so I have to do it. No, just that's not me. Like, and I don't ever want someone to feel that way either. But I just feel like sometimes like my efforts are not being reciprocated. Um, I want people to match my energy sometimes. Like if I'm showing up for you, show up for me. If I'm giving you like 150% of me, when I honestly I don't even have that for myself, and I don't have that enough sometimes for those around me, like I want that back in return. I sound like a brat. But yeah, that's where I'm at. So this is, I think it's okay. Ed. This is for Ed. I said Kanoa. So this is for Ed. So what I'm seeing is that there seems to be some sort of soul contract that is coming your way. Um, this might be from Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I do also feel that there is also something that is also coming to an end as well. If there was some sort of betrayal or some sort of emotional loss, or someone may have made you. Yeah, life of a healer is never equal. I know it's not. And I hate that. Because why can't it be? And sorry, Ed, but hold on a second. I feel like there's a stigma that there's a huge stigma in the spiritual realm that people don't talk about. Maybe it's just maybe I'm making it a stigma. Maybe it's not really a stigma. Maybe I need to stop looking at it as a stigma. But healers don't find love. Like healers, like all of my spiritual advisors, like they're not in like long term relationships. Like they're all like deeply into their craft. And I feel like sometimes it's hard to meet someone who understands and respects your craft. And when you do finally do sometimes meet someone who respects and loves your craft, like it can sometimes be very difficult as well. So I choose not to think that way because my spiritual advisor, my Reiki master, she's in a fully committed relationship, a loving relationship. And I'm just like, I can have that. Like, and I want those for people who are spiritual, healers. I want them to have that too. But there seems to be some sort of stigma when it comes to love and healers. Like healers usually don't end up in either they're not married or they have long-term partners. There's a stigma, but there's some healers out there that are in long-term loving relationships too. So for you, Ed, there seems to be like a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There also seems to be someone that's also wanting to kind of more so talk or communicate or wanting to come into get something off of their chest, but someone is not really wanting to hear the other person out. They are possibly trying to cut them off or decline someone's efforts. Somebody's wanting to move on, or someone no longer wants to talk to the other person. There seems to be some sort of blockages in communication as well. I feel like someone wants to work, someone is trying to resuscitate a connection that may have ended. So I feel like someone is trying to kind of like, or maybe possibly wanting to put more effort into a situation that has ended. So hopefully that helps. All right, so let me do Neff. Let me see, I think Evion's the last one. All right, so let me do Neff. Neff, then Stephanie, then Chanel, then Evian. I love that name, Evian. It's so bougie and classy. It's so, that name is so, it's soft. It's like when I think of the name, I just feel softness. All right, so, hey, so let me do Neff. All right, so this is for Neff. Neff, what I'm seeing for you is that there seems to be, girl, Evian, your name is so soft. What I'm seeing for you, Neff, is that there seems to be some sort of anxieties that you may be having. There may be some sort of stress that you may be experiencing as well. I do also feel like there is some sort of decision that is also on your mind you're having to make as well. You may feel some sort of pressure as well. I do feel like there's an earth sign around you, or an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I do also feel like there may be an earth sign that maybe wants to work things out or just wants balance to be restored between you and that person. I do feel like they're coming in to communicate. Now, this is someone who may be around the same age as you, or this is someone that's just coming off very youthful. I don't feel like you're open to this because you're walking away from it or you're not wanting to kind of entertain it. Maybe you feel like it's not good enough. Maybe you feel like this is something that is not good for you, or something that is not going to benefit you in some sort of way. So I do feel like you're going to decline it. There also seems to be some sort of competitive energy around you. So I don't know if this is with friends or this is something having to do with the workplace, but there's a lot of competitive energy around you. Or there seems to be like differences. If it's not differences of opinions, it's definitely like not seeing eye to eye with a group of people. And it could be with a group of women. Seeing women, mainly women. Mainly women. I feel like people are bickering. Talking shit. Gossiping. Yeah. Just be careful with that. There also seems to, don't let your friends' problems become your problems too, Neff. I don't know why I had to say that, but something about like stop letting your friends' issues become your issues as well, or you seem to take on some sort of anxieties or stress that your friends are also having as well. So it's just like if a girlfriend's in trouble or something, you kind of like not insert yourself, but you're there to help them, but also that is causing stress or anxieties within you as well. And so it kind of like affects your life in some sort of way too. Hey boo, yes, it's Lada Janae. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. I'm just saying that. I didn't mean to read you. I'm just saying though. Your problems are not your problems. Their problems are not your problems. That's what I wanted to say. All right, so let me do Stephanie, then Chanel, then Evian. Evian's the last person, so I'm not gonna do any more readings after her. I'm getting a little tired, a little thirsty. I'm talking all day. Yeah, enough. Like, Next, you need to create boundaries with your friends. Yes, your friends are family, but at the same time, you have to create boundaries with family too. Hey, Steph. And I need to read you just then. Oh my God, Stephanie, you got the same card from Saturday. Or the last reading I gave you is the same card. It looks like it's Saturday. It may have been last Monday. Okay, so, ooh. All right, so what I'm saying for Stephanie is that I didn't even start yet. What the hell? I didn't even start yet. Okay, so this is for Stephanie. For Stephanie, what I'm seeing is that there seems to be some sort of unfinished business. Now, it may be some sort of resurfacing, but I just feel like that it may be just mainly the unfinished business. There also seems to be like some sort of connection or some sort of soul contract, or there's some sort of feelings that you may have with someone is being covered up. It's being covered up with defensiveness. I don't know if you are going through it. Oh, you say you are going through it. Oh my God. I don't know if this is you coming off this way or this is the other person that's coming off this way, but someone is like refusing to kind of like succumb to some sort of emotions or feelings that they have for the other person. Now I'm seeing as far as advice. Now don't beat me up when I say this, but maybe you're having, and maybe this may not be you, this could be the other person, but maybe you're having to kind of speak to someone. Now, not just me, your spiritual advisor, but like to speak to someone, because I'm not a therapist. I would listen to a client's problems all day long. I ain't got a problem listening. I'm a very good listener, and I will have a rebuttal that's gonna make you think and be like, I didn't think about that. Yeah, bitch, think about it. I will always have that rebuttal for you, but I'm not a therapist. I'm thinking about going back to school and getting that license to be a therapist. I feel like I'll be an amazing therapist. I'm gonna still cuss though. I'm gonna cuss you out. I'm still gonna cuss, but I feel like I will be a good therapist. But we'll see. We'll see if that happens. Still thinking about it. But I feel like this is something about as far as advice. If you're needing to speak to someone or talk to someone and get some of these emotions out, then I feel like you should. I definitely feel like you should. Oh, I'm on the money. Sorry. I mean, look, I didn't mean to read you for Phil. I did not mean to read you for Phil. And look, Stephanie, I'm gonna be completely 100% honest with you, and I don't want you to be upset with me, and I really don't want you to lose you I don't feel like I'll lose you as a client because I feel like you've been with me for a while, and I'm gonna tell you like 100%, and I'm always gonna keep it real with you. I'm always gonna keep it funky, fresh with you, and I'm never gonna lie to you, and I'm always gonna take care of you. But you are emotionally immature. You're acting emotionally immature. Please don't beat me up, but I just had to say it. Like, I feel like you know what you need to do, but I feel like you don't do it for whatever reason, and it could be. Oh, I'm not going to lose you. See, you're about to die. You're about to die, okay? But I'm just saying that I feel like you're having to kind of be a lot more emotionally mature when it comes to this situation because I feel like it's like a cat and mouse game between you and someone else. Not saying that I mean maybe you guys are playing some sort of mind games with each other, but I just definitely feel that you're just coming off emotionally immature and like you're being very indirect or you're leaving out clues for someone to kind of like notice, and when they don't notice you get mad. It's just like pettiness. It's like petty. It's just like pettiness. I am emotionally immature. You're right. Oh, at least you can admit it. At least you can admit it. This is progress. This is progress. It's definitely progress. I am so proud of you for admitting that because sometimes people can't admit it. They can't admit it. They're like, girl, who you think you're talking to? I'll fight you. Don't fight me. Please don't fight me. I am not going to fight back. I'm not a fighter. I mean, that's not true. But I'm a lover. You know, I done found Jesus. I done found my sentiness. Like, I'm not. But I just feel like you're just, if this is a situation that's resurfacing or coming back around, I just feel like you're being really, really petty with it this time around. Like you're stringing like a carrot in front of someone like, you almost got it. You almost got it. I just feel like it's just petty energy. I be leaving things in my... Stephanie, you're so funny. I can't. Oh my God. Let me do Chanel. Girl, you are so petty. Like, you're petty. I can't. Petty. Petty. All right. Whew. I need that laugh. All right, so let me do Chanel, and then Evian is the last person, and that's for almost every situation, friendship, love. You need to stop it with the pettiness. I can't. You can't be petty with everybody. We gotta be a big girl one of these days. Big girl things. Oh, I needed that laugh. I just cannot. All right, let's do. Oh, shoot. Dang, Chanel, who crying over you? Or who you crying over? I know my boo not crying. At least you are honest, Stephanie. Dang, Chanel, what the heck is going on? Let me get into Chanel's reading. Somebody's crying. Somebody's grieving. Someone feels bad. Oh. All right, this is for Chanel. At least you know. At least you're intentionally working on these things, and you're not. You know, you're intentionally working on them. All right. So this is going to be for Chanel. So Chanel, what I'm seeing for you is that there seems to be like you are following your intuition. Actually, you may not be. I feel like there may be some sort of blockages. Well, actually, you are using your intuition because I do feel like someone's trying to reach out to you. Someone's trying to talk to you. Someone wants to, they want to talk. But I feel like you set up some blockages or walls from this person. I'm just seeing you like building walls around you. I love you too, Steph. Look, it's probably both of us. Somebody's crying, girl. Are you crying, Chanel? Chanel, I know you're not crying. I know damn well Chanel is not crying. For as long as you've been my ride or die, no, I know you're not crying. I know it. But I feel like you're just like really building some sort of walls of somebody is like saying that they're single or that they're not messing with anybody, that they are they're not messing around with anybody else. They're single. Someone's saying that they're single, but I feel like you don't trust them, or you don't trust what they're saying to you because you may feel like they're lying, or you feel like they're just trying to take advantage of you. If someone is trying to reach out or talk to you, you are declining the phone calls, or you just overall just declining their energy for whatever reason. I know that's right, Shana. I know you're not crying. I know that's right. I know that you're my crying girl. I know you're not crying. Shoot, I know you're not crying. Oh, that's so funny. But I feel like somebody's crying, girl, and then maybe because someone wants to hear from you, someone keeps reaching out to you, but you're letting somebody suffer. That's what you're doing. You're letting somebody suffer for whatever reason. You're just like, nope. I don't care what you gotta say. I don't care if you gotta cry like he sweat. I am not going to be talking to you. And someone is really, really feeling it. And I feel like it's more so because you're using your intuition. Your intuition is telling you, like, no, like don't say anything, don't reach out. Like, I feel like you're really using your intuition. And your intuition is telling you not to get caught back up with this person. There also seems to be, like, you just wanting to be left alone, too. Like, you're isolating yourself. You're really focusing on your money. Your money looks good. Dang, my palm started itching when I said that. So your money looks really, really good. And you're not you're not letting anyone mess that up. You might cut your hair soon, or you might be thinking about cutting your hair, or you may think about getting a shorter style. I don't know why that came out, but maybe it's like a shorter style for the fall. But I'm seeing you with short hair. I don't know why I said it, but something said to say it. So think about you're gonna get either cut your hair or go shorter. And I feel like the reason why you're doing it is because you want to. It's emotional purge. You know how when girls, when they cut their hair, that means that they let go of a lot of dead weight. I feel like that's what's happening. That big. It's not a big chop, but I feel like a chop is coming up. A chop is definitely coming up for you. I lost it. Hi, Tracy. You scheduled today for a cut? Ah, yes! You're gonna cut your hair. Yes! You're gonna cut your hair. I'm happy. You're gonna look so cute. Hi from the UK. All right, so I think, okay, Evian. All right, so let me do, shoot. Oh, thank you, Tracy. I appreciate the donation. Yeah, Chanel, your hair gonna be so cute. This cut though. Please send me a picture so I can see. It's so strange that I got haircut in your reading. That's crazy. That's crazy. Your hair's gonna look cute. I can't believe you scheduled a haircut today and I mentioned a haircut. That's crazy. Oh my god, it's gonna be so cute. I can't wait. Please send me pictures. I wanna see. Alright, so let me do Evian. Alex Palmer. Girl, hold on. What was I gonna say again? Oh, for Alex. I got so distracted. Oh, thank you, girl. Tracy, thank you for sending me a donation. You're like my client from day one. Like, Tracy is my client from day one. I have a lot of day ones in here. That's crazy. Chanel's a day one. Chanel got like her whole family's coming to me for readings. Her cousins, like all her people come to me for readings. It's crazy. I actually met one of her family members when I went to LA, Coco. Hopefully Coco's doing good. I had like a little small meet and greet last year in LA. A couple of people came, like they did a reading in person, and she wanted to come for a reading. I'm like, Coco, you don't need a reading. She's like, you sure? I'm like, you don't need a reading. Let's just sit down and talk. And we ended up talking that night for like an hour. We were just eating like banana pudding, and we were just sitting down. We were talking. It was such a good time. And like we watched the sunset. It was so beautiful just to like chill with like a client. You know, that was so cool. Like to meet clients like in LA in person. That's so I really want to do that though. Like I really want to go like to DC and like Texas and like meet my clients and like I'm actually met my clients in Texas. They actually flew into Miami to meet me, which was crazy. And they flew in to get a session with me too, like a Reiki session and to get a reading for me. And I'm just like, you guys actually flew in to see me? They're like, yes. I'm like, that's crazy. That's so crazy. But hopefully, like when I'm gonna start traveling soon. I keep saying this, but this house is just I'm trying to get my house together because I'm having my housewarming next month. So I'm just really trying to get my house together. I can't wait for God to bless me because I'm gonna bless that cash. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate y'all. Like seriously, come to Oakland. When I went, when I went to LA, I stayed in Topanga, like up in the mountains, because I wanted like no service. I just wanted to be off the grid. Um, Thank you, Steph. I wanted to be off the grid, so I was staying in Topanga, and then I met up with Coca down in the city. Like, where did we end up meeting? We ended up meeting in oh my god, I forgot the name of the bakery, but they had the best banana pudding ever. They're only like small mini readings. They're not full readings. If you want a full reading, you can book through the link in my bio. Come to Oakland, California. I'll come to Oakland. I was supposed to go to is it San Bernardino? San Bernardino. I went to San Bernardino for a client. We met halfway, and I gave her a reading. And then I drove back to the city. Um, but yeah, I can definitely come to Oakland. You know, it's it's only a mini reading. Like I only have 3 cards. I don't do full readings on the channel. They're private sessions. Um, but I'll come to Oakland for sure. I've never been, but I'll come to Oakland. How far is Oakland from LA? I usually stay in LA, but I'll come for sure. North Carolina. Yeah, I was in North Carolina, which is like San Bernardino. And then I drove, it was like a 4 hour drive, but we met halfway. I want a reading in person and Reiki session in person. I have to come, when I come to LA, I will post it. And I was supposed to go to LA this month, but things just didn't happen. But when I go to LA, I'm going to try and make a trip. When I go to LA, I'll definitely post it so we can definitely link up. That'd be so dope. That'd be so dope. That's a 5-6 hour drive. Dang. You know what? Like if I go to LA for a week, I can do it. Cause usually when I go to LA, I don't go. I go for a week, like a full week when I go to LA. Like I don't go for the weekend or anything. I go for like a whole entire week. So I have time to drive that 5-6 hours. You know, like one day just to drive out. All right, let me do Evian, and then Naomi is the last one. Oh, 1 hour flight. Oh, shoot. Then I might as well just fly in it. Oh, it's a mini New York. Oh, I call our mini New York here in Miami Brickell. Brickell is so Miami. It's like so New York. It's so New York. Dang, now I want to go to LA. Shit. So let me do Evian. So Evian, four readings. Four cards came out for you. What I'm seeing is that there seems to be an earth sign around you. Actually, there's a couple signs around you. There's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It may be your sign or the other person coming towards you. I'm getting Leo, uh, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's someone that's coming around you. This may be someone who may feel like a soulmate. I'm also seeing that someone is also wanting to put some sort of time and effort into a situation. Now, this is someone who's coming to you on some grown man shit or grown woman shit. So I don't know if this is like gender fluid, however it resonates with you. I do feel like someone is coming towards you on their grown man shit, and I do feel like you're gonna be faced with some sort of decision. Now, this is something that's part of your destiny, something that's part of your future. It is also saying that this is someone that may possibly trigger you in different ways, though. They may trigger your insecurities. They may trigger your codependencies. They may trigger your traumas, but this is someone that's coming in to help you or help to assist or aid you with that. There also seems to be you kind of not ready to talk or ready to open up just yet. So if someone is kind of like reaching out to you multiple times or trying to get a reaction out of you or it's like someone keeps poking at you or keep trying to get your attention or keep trying to kind of get you to see them, I feel that you are ignoring it. It's like you're purposely trying to avoid someone by any means necessary. And I also feel like you need some sort of time to think because you're trying to figure out why things keep happening, why they keep happening in your life, or why someone from your past keeps resurfacing or keeps coming back into your life. Maybe you're trying to figure out through astrology. Maybe you're trying to figure out through readings. But I do feel like you're trying to figure out why something just keeps happening over and over again. Something just keeps playing out on a loop or something just keeps happening over and over again. All right. Okay. That just made me think of something. All right, so I'm going to do Naomi. So Naomi's the last person. He's talking about marriage. But you're not open to that. But I don't know why you haven't told him that. Why didn't you tell him that yet? I don't pay him any attention. I see that. Alright, so let's do Naomi. Girl, Evian, girl, you are be careful how you express yourself. Coming off real feisty, very slick, very feisty energy. Like you're not for the shits. Not for the shits. Okay. She said I don't pay him any attention. I know that's right. Alright, so this is for Naomi. So Naomi, what I'm seeing for your reading is that, sorry, hold on 1 second. There may be someone around you that is very toxic. This may be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I also feel like this is someone that is coming in to communicate with you as well. I would be careful because whatever they're saying is just trying to manipulate or trying to get their way with you or you them. Evian, that's so mean, but I'm here for it. Woo, I need that laugh. I do also feel like with you, Naomi, that there may be also someone around you that, excuse me, is wanting to either work with you or put some sort of effort or I feel like I'm getting the song like someone's like wide awake all of a sudden, like they're wanting to kind of like move things forward, wanting to build, wanting to kind of restructure or build some sort of foundation with you. But I just wouldn't trust this person. Maybe this person is coming off very deceptive. This is also someone who can also be an energy vampire. This is someone that can also be very draining at the same time as well. And it could be in the way that they communicate with you, or the way that you both communicate with each other is just very draining or very toxic, or there seems to be you guys learning how to communicate with each other because the communication may be entirely off, or one person is hearing or the other one is listening, but there seems to be something with communication not going very well. Um, Sorry, Naomi. I don't know if this is you or the other person, but damn, sorry. Like this seems rough. Seems really rough. I feel like this is something that's part of your destiny, something that's part of your future, though. Oh, it's the details. Oh, sorry. I mean, it's a good thing, though. I'm giving you all the details you need, boo. Just say it, though. Um, I just feel like this is like negative self-talk. I don't know if this is someone that's talking to you like they lost their damn mind, or you talking to someone like they lost their damn mind, or something. I feel like somebody's like, "Have you lost your damn mind? Like, why are you talking like that? Why?" It seems to be like someone is just really deceptive, very manipulative, like, or someone could just get a rise out of you and kind of get you to that point. Um, but I do feel that there also seems to be like you putting a lot of your time and efforts into your finances. I mean, which is not a bad thing, but I mean, don't use it as a distraction though, because I do feel like you may have an emotional void. In order to fill that emotional void, you're like, okay, well then I have to pay more so to think, pay attention to things that I more so can kind of manipulate or control, or something that's tangible, which is your money. So if you can control your money, you don't really care about what everybody else is, or whatever everything else that's going on around you. So you're kind of like putting your head down and focusing on your work. So yeah, hopefully that helped. Boom. Hopefully that did help. If there's somebody around you, that earth sign, um, somebody need to be careful what they're talking to, or they need to be careful because it's just like someone who's just really draining, or someone who's just always has something negative to say. Just like nobody wants that energy. Like nobody wants to be around that energy. Like that's draining. Like go somewhere, move around, do something, move. I feel like that's what's happening. Okay, yeah, I'm really gonna get off. Like I'm tired. Like my eyes are getting real heavy. I mean I'm tired. Like these spiritual headaches are real. But I love you guys. I'm dead ass sin. But thank you. Enjoy P Valley. Thank you. I'm gonna go watch my P Valley. I love you guys so much. I will be here next Monday. Me and my ex, Libra of 3 years, caught her doing hella stuff. Resurfaced. Wow. Damn, Naomi, I'm sorry. Shit, that's fucked up. And I started like 3 business, very much focused. The girl better focus on your money. You can't control these bitches, but you can control this shit. I really need to stop talking like a. I need to stop. I really need to stop talking like a. Like I done lost my damn mind. But I love y'all. I'm gonna get off. Like I'm tired. I'll talk to you guys next Monday, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. If you do want a full reading, it'll be linked in the description box. If you want to cash at me, just a donation, just because for this energy exchange, it'll be in the description box. If you want to shop with me, it's also in the description box as well. I do these readings as well on Saturdays over on Instagram and Facebook, so make sure you are following me there. And thank you, Naomi. I feel like I haven't seen you since like 2 birthdays, but hopefully you're doing good, boo. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I love you guys, like for real. Y'all fucks with me and I fucks with y'all. So let me get off.